Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. You?
I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's people out there that are going to be doing your class.
Isn't that funny?
They're having coffee. Oh boy. Yep.
I know. I said, I'm going to be talking loud. Oh, that's okay. They're Europeans, so I don't think they even understand what I said.
Ah, girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Mute. Who else is here? Anybody? No.
I think Val and Anne are traveling,
Okay.
and Mark doesn't do weights. So
Okay.
it's just you and I. And Sean is inside doing a work project.
Oh,
So,
cool. Okay, honey.
are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be. The air conditioning's on. The fans are on. It's friggin' hot here.
I know, right?
Oh,
It's hot here too.
I imagine.
We're going to get sweaty.
Okay, I'm going to
Okay,
mute.
let's do it. Okay, let's go. Take a nice big deep breath. And then all the way down, full forward fold. Just relax your head. You're just looking through your knees. Hands above the knees, come all the way back up to standing. And let's do that again. Big deep breath. And then nice slow swan dive down. Push your butt backwards and keep all the weight in the back of the feet. Hands above the knees, come on back up. And let's do that again. Remember to hollow out your stomach when you fold down. Really important to keep engaged through the core. Okay, now we're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. And then fold back down again. And let's just do that a few times. Inhale to a flat back. And then fold back down. And one more time. Inhale to a flat back. And fold down. Take your hands, walk out, meet me in your plank. And from here, go from plank to down dog. Try to really push the heels to the floor when you're in your down dog. And get nice and high on the toes when you're in the plank. Let's just do a few more of these. Okay, come on down onto your knees. Walk your hands in now so they're under the shoulders. And let's just round your back, look at your knees, and just hold this position. Now sink into those shoulders, take your gaze off the front of the mat. Now while you're in this position, keep the tummy pulling up and in. Round your back. And sink into those shoulders, look forward. Nice. Okay. Pull in the stomach. Keep your toes tucked under. You're going to extend your right arm forward. And then do the same with the left. Take your left leg back. And then do the same with the right. Just creating a little movement to the body. Now you're going to do the left arm and right leg going back, extending really straight, and then do the same on the other side. Right arm forward, left leg back. Strong and straight with both. Do this a few more times. Stay nice and tight through the stomach. Okay, palms down, toes are tucked under. You're just going to go into a small down dog. So come off the knees, pull your shoulders through the arms a little bit, but make sure you can still see them. Now, step your left foot forward. Come into a runner's lunge here. So your hips are nice and low. And from here, arms out to the side, shoulders over hips come up. And then let's just bring it right back down. Just trying to warm up the legs a little bit before we start using weights. Couple more. Stay high on the toes on the back foot. Okay, hands down, step back and just switch your feet. Right foot forward, sweep the arms up and all the way back down. Hips nice and low. Keep going. One more. Then we're going to step back, meet in a plank. So from here, come all the way down with your chest to the floor. Keep your hands right by your chest. Fire up the glutes. Toes are still tucked under and they're on the floor. Lift your chest up a little bit. It's just an activation of the muscles that run along your spine. While you lift the chest up, focus on pulling in the stomach. Just hold it here and breathe. Now, release the chest to the floor. Squeeze, engage, and lift again. Release the chest back down. It's not a huge move, right? And you're trying not to use your hands to help you. You want to be using the erectus spinae muscles along the spine. Keep your neck nice and long. Your face is just looking down at the floor. Chest down, lift up, pull in the stomach, breathe. Chest down, one more time. Up. Now from here, push yourself up. Let's get onto the tops of our feet. Take your hips all the way back to child's pose. I'm going to open up my knees a little bit so I get a nice little stretch through my inner thighs. Relax your forehead down if you like. And same with the arms. They can stay on the floor. You're just trying to breathe into that lower back to stretch it out. So take as big breaths here as you can. Nice. A few more. Really puff out the ribs if you can while you breathe. Okay, come on back onto all fours. Bring the knees in, tuck your toes under. I'm going to have you take your right arm just touching the right ear, your fingers just on your ear. Now from your right shoulder, I want you to lift up. Now take that elbow, bring it across the body over to your left elbow, and then open back up, lifting from the shoulder. And just do this a few more times. Try not to lock out that left elbow. Okay, other side. So left hand touching the left ear, lifting from the shoulder, and then bring the elbow across. So we're going nice and slow and in control. It's a great way to wake up your upper back. Okay, come on back down with both hands. Elevate off your knees, hold your bear, and put your knees back down. Let it go. Just relax. Do it again. Lift and lower. And let's just do this a few more times. Lift and lower. And last one. Lift. Now, push your weight into the heels. Walk your hands back to your feet. You're right in your forward fold. So if you can here, you want to try to be in a straight leg if you can, but it's not about forcing, right? Just warming up the body. So from here, inhale, extend to a flat back. So you've got your fingertips on the floor, maybe 12 inches in front of the feet. Drop your butt into a squat and then straighten the legs. So you're just bending and straightening. Whatever range of motion feels good is where you should be. So let's just go up and down a few more times. Okay, hold it down this time and let's take the arms out in front. Reach them nice and straight. Get your butt low, come up to standing, and then right back down into a squat. Nice and slow. Nice. Get your butt back as you start your descent and squeeze your glutes as you come up. Three more. Nice and slow. And your last one. Okay, back to that nice fold, relaxing your head. Just feel a nice unweighting of the upper body. Let's cross our arms. And as you exhale each breath, see if they're getting a little closer to the floor. Now to amp this nice length you got going on behind your legs, if you had lights on your bottom, shine them up. You'll feel a little bit more of a tug back there. Hold that and just breathe. Okay, hands above the knees. Take your gaze, start to look forward, lift up, come back up to standing. Nice. Okay. Say goodbye to your warm up. If you have these bands handy, that'd be great because we are going to use them. We're going to start out with one weight only, working the shoulder. So I've got my feet a little wider than hip width, and I'm holding the weight in my right hand. Press it up and down slow. Stay nice and even through your midsection. Nice job. Nice long neck, so you're not looking down. I'll try to do 6 more here. Hopefully you've taken the heaviest weight you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switch sides. Pick it up with your left hand. Here we go, up and down. So you want to not use momentum. So you'll notice I'm going a little slow coming down. So I'm really working the negative of the move also. Nice and tight through the tummy, tight through the glutes, long through the neck. Oh my goodness, there's so much shit to remember. I just want to get in shape. Stop giving me all this info. We always want to do it right, and we want to do it safely. Okay, I'm shooting for 3 more. Hopefully you're feeling these. And if you're not, go slower. Sometimes slowing things down makes it a little more challenging. Okay. Whew. We did it. We got our shoulders in. Okay. You're going to have both weights close by, but we're still just using the right one. So hold it in your right hand. You're going to come off your left leg and just balance here for a sec. Try to calm your foot. Now, if this is too challenging, we talked about this with Anne last week. Anne can always not use weights doing this. So I'm going to start my hinge nice and slow. My back leg is nice and long. I'm going to just come down till I feel like my body's parallel to the floor and just hold it there. Just for 3 more counts, and then we're going to start coming back up really slowly. Okay, so start coming up really slow. Nice. Keep off the left foot if you can. If you can maintain the balance, that'd be awesome. Let's just do it again. We're only doing 5. So we won't be here long. We are going to get lots of arms in today. Not so much focus on the legs. Although I say that and you're like, what are you talking about? We're doing legs right now. We are. We are. Leg, exercise, and balance. Okay. Change hands. Lift up that off of that right foot to start. Get your balance. Try to calm your left foot. Taking this right arm out to the side helps balance a little bit. Get this leg nice and stiff. Now start your hinge nice and slowly. And it's equally important to come up slow. You can float that foot, do it. Now, while you're hinging through the hip, I want you to think about pushing your hip backwards, if that makes sense. So you're trying to really weight the posterior muscle chain. Again, it's only 5, so you might be now working on your last one. Okay, back up. Now you're picking up 2 weights. So feet are wide. Take them almost the width of your mat. So the palms are going to face your body. Keep the weights really close to your body. You're doing a wide leg deadlift, but you're only going to come up to the height where your weights are at the height of the knee. So we're working a range between the ankle and the knee. So just keep going. This is your pace, whatever pace feels good for you. As long as you're hollowing out the belly and squeezing your butt, I couldn't ask for more. Keep the weights not in front of those feet. You want to keep them really close to the body. 5 more. Your spine is nice and long. 3, 2, 1. Now come all the way up, and we're going to do full range just for 5. All the way down. Really squeeze your butt as you come up. All the way to standing. And let's do 4 more of these. Then we're going to hit the mat. We're going to get into a bridge. Do some chest work and some arms. So 1 more. Okay, keep those weights close by, because when we do chest, I'd like you to use your heavy ones. Come on down. So we're going to get into a bridge. Make sure you have these bands close by too. But we are starting out with a regular chest press. So pick up those heavy weights, lie down. Make sure your head is nice and relaxed. Your neck is. Now you're going to start with your palms facing out, elbows going out to the side. Back of the arm touches the floor, press it back up. You have 12 of these to do at a pretty good pace. It's not super slow. So 9, 8, 7, squeeze your butt. 6, squeeze harder. You got 3 more. You're going to hold your arms up at the top. Hold them up. Now, turn the weights so they're at a 45-degree angle. Your elbows are going to come down. They're at a 45-degree angle out from the body, and press back up. It's just changing the angle a little bit of the press. Try to keep your wrist neutral. Don't bend at the wrist. Keep squeezing your butt. Nice. Just 12, that's it. And then we get a little break, and we're going to do some chest flies. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Put those weights down. Take a little break for your hands. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Filling. Okay, when I do flies, I go a little bit lighter. I don't know if you need to, but you should always have 2 sets close by, just in case you need them. Okay, so flies. We're back in the bridge, only this time we're bringing our feet and knees together. Bridge it up. Flies, we start with our palms facing each other. You open up nice and wide, back of the arms get to the floor and squeeze the chest as you pull together. This move we're doing a little bit slower than the presses. So resist the weight on the way down. Squeeze the chest, pulling the arms together at the top. 12 of these. So try to keep your weight in the heels and really create some force for the inner thighs to deal with. Keep your neck nice and long. You want to try to stay as relaxed through your face as you can. See some guys at the gym and they make these faces and these noises. I don't know. I never understood why. Just relax, work through it, give it your best shot here for 4 more. Squeeze harder. Okay, take it down. We're going to do tricep extensions, one of my favorite exercises. So, you know the drill, right? Keep your knees and feet together again and keep working your inner thighs. Back in your bridge, palms face each other. You could do 1 weight if you like, or 2, depending on what your pick is. Bend at the elbow, weight come down, press them back up. So the mistake people make when they do this exercise is they move the elbows back. It's the weights you're lowering. No movement between the elbow and the shoulder, because you really want to isolate the tricep. Such a small muscle back there. Should probably feel it already. If you're going slow on the way down, you can come up with force if you like, but really important to go slow on the way down. Six more, that's it. One more. Okay. It's always good when you're struggling to get the last few in, because you know you've overloaded just the right amount. Okay, we're coming back. We're going to run through this one more time. We are going to do second round a little faster. Starting out with our presses, you're still in a bridge. Pick up your heavy weights. Feet are wide. Do 12 presses. Keep your wrists neutral. Okay, so from here, once you've done your 12, just change the angle on the weights, 45 degrees out from the body with your elbows when they hit the floor. So this round, you're definitely working the triceps in this also. So I'm sure it feels a little more challenging than the first time we went through this, which is great. You got this. It's only 12. It's totally doable. 3, 2, and done. Okay. Starting out with our flies. Let's go. Palms face in. Keep your feet apart, hip width. Start your flies. A little bit quicker. Last 3. Nice job. Okay, right into our tricep extensions. Palms face in. Lock out between the shoulder and elbow. Keep it really quiet. 12 of these. Last 4. And done. Okay. So we're going to give our grip, our hands a little break. We're going to work our band. So grab it if you don't have it. Wrap it just above the ankles. Your back lying down. So we're working the outer part of the hips. Open up nice and wide. Bring it together completely so that there's no tightness in the band. And then do it again. Just 12, but really slow and steady. Important here to resist bringing it in and taking it out as wide as you can for each one. Last 8, so it's pretty slow. 7. Kind of want to make sure you're getting it out as wide as you can each time. Last 5. We're going to finish with a little pulse after the next 4. Okay, pulse it out and in just a tiny bit. Move your feet a little further away from you, just to change the angle a little bit. You might feel it a little more intense. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I ran out of gas on that one. Okay, we're going to come back up. We're going to do some bicep curls and single leg squats. Whew. You ready? So pick up your bicep curl weights. We're just going to start out curling, and then we're going to add and do a few single leg squats. So all the way up and down. Not crazy fast, resisting it as you lower. Trying to be as tall and broad through the shoulders as you can. Nice. Okay, we're going to start to alternate here. Hold them up, one down at a time. Same angle. Nice. Nice and slow and steady here. Okay, both come down. Now only one goes up at a time. Great job. We're only going through these biceps once, so make them great. Okay, now switch the angle so it's a hammer curl. Still just one at a time. Really challenge the posture here. You want to be thinking about posture the whole time. Okay, 4 together. Hammers. 4, 3. Try not to let the elbows pull forward. 2. Last one. Nice job. Okay. Holding your heaviest weights, we're gonna do 8, just 8. You got this, not 12, just 8. 8 single leg squats. So we're gonna work the right leg, come off your left foot. Hinge, just so you're on about a 45-degree angle out from the hips. Now just start to bend and straighten that right leg. Now, if you need to, you can always have those left toes just touching the floor a little bit for balance. If you don't need to, float them back there. They're not high off the floor. In fact, when you're in the low point of the squat, those toes, it's okay if they tap. 2 more. Now switch legs. This is such a good exercise because it really helps strengthen all the little tendons around the knee. So that back foot's either floating or lightly on the floor. Now, while you come down into the squat, think of loading up the back of the body, right? Your left butt cheek. So you're not letting the hips come too far forward. Keep the weight in the back of the foot. And your range is whatever it is, as long as you bend and straighten. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, holding these heavy weights, we're going to do 12 squats, then we're coming back down to do core. So 12 up and down. Keep your face up. Just working the quads a bit. Kind of warmed them up on those single leg squats. Nice. Get nice and low if you can. Four more. And last one. Nice. Okay, we're done with these heavy weights. Whew. We're going to do some dead bugs to start off our core segment. We are doing push-ups. I hate to tell you, at the very end. So we got time. That's the good news. Okay, start out in your dead bug. Oh, actually, let's just do a nice full body stretch here. Extend the legs all the way out and the arms. How good does that feel? You can keep your arms wide, spread your fingers wide, take some nice breaths, hollow out the belly. Now bring the arms up, get into your 4-point dead bug start. You ready? Right leg, left arm. They go back. Pull them back in together. Left leg, right arm. So the arm going back, depending on your shoulder, maybe you can spread your fingers wide and just take it back till the thumb hits the floor. That would be awesome. While you do these dead bugs, it's important to hollow out the stomach, especially when you've taken the arm and leg back or out. Keep both really long. Keep pressing that belly down. We have 8 more of these. I know they're challenging, but that's a good thing. So working on 6. It's a slow pace, right? Last 4. 3. Probably feeling a little heat in the belly. 2. And 1. Okay, bring those knees in. Little reprieve here. Keep your knees together. And let's just make a nice tiny circle. It's just more of a little lower back massage. Go in the other direction. Okay, roll it up, flip it around. We're gonna do 10 push-ups. Just 10, we got this. Okay, so get into your position. Make these great. 10. It's amazing how tough 10 push-ups can be after all that arm stuff. Okay, flip it back around. You're back on your back. We're gonna do a hollow hold. So start out with your legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Point your toes. Get the legs straight. Now, you can have a little space between your lower back and the floor. That's that natural curve through your spine. Take the legs down, hollow out your belly, lift your shoulder blades up, and just hold. Legs are locked out straight. Your shoulder blades are off the floor, and you're sucking in the stomach. That's the most important part of this exercise. And just tuck your chin. You can have your legs higher up. You can lift them higher up to take a little break if you need to. If you can, just hold on here for 10 more seconds. Try to lift the shoulder blades up a little higher. 3, 2, and done. Oh, how good does that feel? Let's just roll the head side to side. So you relax all the muscles in the neck. Nice. Okay, happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet, heels to the sky, pull the feet towards the floor. We're gonna come back and do another hollow hold, but the good news is we have no more push-ups. I think we've done enough to the upper body. We wanna fire up this belly one more time. If you're really sucking in that belly, it's one of the best core exercises there is. Okay, release the feet straight, point the toes. Arms by your side. Turn your palms to face the ceiling. Lower the legs. Doesn't matter how low. Shoulder blades up. Suck in the belly. Push it down. Just hold. Ten more seconds. Okay, back down. Roll your head again. We're gonna do some nice little stretches for our neck. Okay, feet on the floor. Take your hands, clasp your fingers together behind your head with your elbows out nice and wide. Take some big breaths. Here you can let your rib cage pop out. Breathe really big into the tummy. Okay, so from here, just to stretch out our neck a little bit, I'm gonna have you lift your head up gently with your chin tucked and just hold it. You're not pulling your head. It's so subtle and gentle. Put it back down. Repeat, lift it back up. Put it back down. One more time, lift up. Nice, put it down, roll the head side to side one last time. We have a few stretches before we sign off. Okay, extend your legs all the way out. We're going to do one Pilates sit-up. So arms up, nice and straight. Lift the head. Let the arms come forward. Suck in the belly. Slowly lift it up as you keep your stomach in. Nice. Open the feet. Dive through and round your back and let your head go where it wants to. So you're here for 5 big, gigantic breaths. Okay, walk it back up. So from here, I'm going to have you step your right foot just inside your left knee. Take this left knee, open it a little bit to the left. Okay, now walk your hands down, round your back, and just hang out in a comfy spot. Maybe your forearms can touch the floor, maybe not, it doesn't matter. Okay, walk it back up. Extend both legs out. Bring the feet together this time and flex them. So you're in a staff pose, nice and tall and long with the upper body. Now you're going to C-curve your spine and roll forward. So you're just looking at your knees, getting a nice little stretch behind the legs and your lower back. Breathe here. 5 big, huge breaths. Okay, roll it up slowly. Now take your left foot, open this right leg a little bit. Left foot on the inside of that right knee. Start walking it down. Relax the head. Feels kind of awkward, but for some strange reason, it's a really good stretch. Okay, walk it back up. Extend both legs out, bring them together, flex the feet. Now, this time, we're going to keep our spine long. So hollow out your belly, walk it forward without rounding your back. It's just a little bit of a different stretch. Toes are pointing. In fact, push your toes towards your face and you'll feel all the tendons behind the knee open up. Okay, come on back up. Walk those feet in. You're going to come up onto your toes. Have your feet hip width apart. Hang out here just for a second. And meet me in a forward fold. Relax your head. One hand at a time above your knees. Come up with your head first. And take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and your strength. Good job. Good job. We didn't lose connection today. How awesome is that?
Is awesome. And I didn't lie there all day long, but I actually did everything. I had to take my banana bread out of the oven. So.
Oh, you made banana bread, my fave.
Yeah, but it's not for me. So otherwise I just eat it, right? But
because they're so good.